And I think this message is very critical. And I'll tell you why. It's because in a in a time when we are shrinking in terms of nurse power, we're losing more than we're gaining, I think.
We are losing a lot more nurses, I find now. Like they said, they're going to different provinces, they're going to different countries, they're going through to different fields, not even in nursing. How can I put it nicely? It's very hard to put it. Sometimes we're not recognized enough. A lot of times it's blame the nursing. To me, I don't think it's, oh, blame the doctors or blame upper management. It's always blame the nurses. We can't do this because there's no more nursing. It's not that, because we're doing so much work and we find that we're not appreciated in the field. The nurses don't get recognized for their hard work and their achievements, I would say.
What kind of recognition are you seeking?
Recognition, meaning for me, is this nursing team is great. We work hard. We are managing all these patients with what we have. And without them, this unit hospital will not be functional. None of that we see.
So the form of recognition you'd like to see is an acknowledgement of that.
More the acknowledgement. I would like also our work to be recognized also in our salary, not gonna lie, because we're one of the lowest paid. We do the same amount of work that you see in Ontario and you see in Vancouver and also in Manitoba, and they're getting paid way more than what we're getting paid. We're fighting so hard. As you can see, we do strikes and everything. We're doing 24-hour shift work and we're getting paid peanuts for it.
I heard that the medical doctor specialists, on average, they're the highest paid of all the provinces here in Quebec. But you're saying that on average, the nurses here are the lowest paid or one of the lower paid ones. So there's a bit of a disparity.
They say that it's because of our cost of living. However, our cost of living has gone up. Our cost
Yeah.
of living, inflation and everything, especially after COVID.
But that doesn't explain like the
No,
higher specialist salary, you know?
no. That's why a lot of them are specializing, either getting their education to specialize in different types of nursing or getting their certificate, or they're moving, or they're going to private sectors, private hospitals, because they will pay the nurses. In public, it's very difficult, but in the private, they're getting paid and they don't do shift work like what we do, or they're going through agency because the agency will pay them.
So I'm going to ask you a choice to pick the one that you feel is the most critical to address first. I'll give you three choices: the quality of the environment in which you work, the salary and the benefits, or an acknowledgement and respect of what you do. Of those three, which one is the most critical to address?
The salary.
Yeah, yeah. So you feel like that's the one where we're furthest away from where we need to be.
Yes, the furthest away where we need to be, because I think that for the government here to entice the nurses to work here and to retain our nurses, you need to pay us. You need to pay us for like, I'm sorry, for the hard work and the long hours that we put into care for the public. Like for me, I'm salary. I'm paid one salary, that's it. But I work long hours. I work after hours, I work on the weekend. I'm middle management, I'm a head nurse now. We don't clock in the overtime. We just work because we have to make sure our department is functioning.